What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Man, I am vibing. Hold on, let me get my my thing situated a little bit here. You know, I ain't want to block my shirt. I'm feeling real festive today. I don't know
Nice.
if
Simpsons.
I told you every once in a while, like it'll hit me. You know what I mean? Like
You're in the
that
mode.
Christmas spirit. Yeah, it hit
What
me,
was
man.
it for you?
I do not know. I don't know, man. Let's see. This weekend, what do we do this weekend? Steelers lost on Thursday.
You went to the
JMU
Penguins
won,
game.
but JMU won Friday. That was the first start of it. Penguins game was Saturday. They won. So we had 2 back-to-back dubs. That was good. Sunday went to the crib. Sell my mind. That was dope. Bills lost. That was kind of sucky. Cardinals lost. That was also kind of sucky. Just go down the list of all my teams and everything like that, you know? I'm trying to think. Did Pitt Panthers, did they win?
They didn't play.
No, I'm talking about basketball. That's what they might
Probably lost.
They probably lost. JMU basketball men's team won though. They're kind of hot, got a little hot streak going on right now. So, you know, it was pretty good. But maybe it was the accumulation of all of that. It got me in the Christmas spirit. So from here on out, you're probably gonna see me in some type of Christmas themed attire until after the New Year. Because I wear it all the way up until the New Year.
Okay, good.
Whenever it hits, it goes to the New Year. So
Yeah,
we're there now, man.
We're less than 2 weeks away.
Yeah, bro. It just feels
It's
Christmas.
pretty crazy.
It's
What's
like,
on your Christmas list?
all right. I told my mom I always wanted some cool gray Jordan 11s, the 2021 release. All right, I already got that. All right. Maybe I should get some like more.
You got the new
Yeezy-
cool grays.
Yeah, right there.
When are they dropping?
I think they just finally dropped Saturday.
The official release.
I think the official release was Saturday. Yeah, it should have been this Saturday if I remember correctly.
And that was considered the holiday release.
Yeah,
Really? They bumped it up?
they did. It was kind of weird, right? Yeah, but sometimes what they do though with the Jordan releases, they'll usually do Black Friday.
I
because
know.
that's when
Black
everybody goes
Friday,
to
and
shop.
usually it's like the day before
Yeah.
Christmas or something, right?
Yeah,
Day after, or like the 23rd.
around that time frame. Mm-hmm.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, but
So you already got the cool grays.
yeah, man. So that was dope. I'm trying to think, man. What is on my Christmas list?
You were
Ooh.
talking about the PS5. You might need some games, right?
I know. I just went and got more games though. That's my problem, man. I tell you, I'm an impulse guy, as we've seen with my tattoo situation, right?
Right.
I'm an impulse guy. So once I get that urge, and it's like I really, really want it,
What'd you get?
game wise,
Yeah.
let's see. We got Spider-Man, we got Ratchet and Clank, we got Monster Jam 2, we have WWE, we have obviously Call of Duty. And then what else did I just get? It was one other. I got a problem, bro. I told you, man. I can't, and I play them all too. That's
Man, yeah, you bought a lot.
yeah. Oh, and Sonic. Sonic the
Ooh, I was
Hedgehog. It's like a
waiting to
racing
hear-
game.
I
'cause
was
it's
waiting
kinda
to hear Madden 22.
Not a chance. Yeah, I was thinking about it. But yeah, man, I don't know. What do I want to get for Christmas? Man, I saw some Roscoe Smoke says, do I have any off-white? That
Ooh.
might be something, especially since Virgil passed away as well, man.
Yeah.
Might have to do something like that. I could, yeah.
Off-white stuff is always sick.
It is. Yeah. I guess now it has more meaning to it. Because at first I didn't want to get it because I felt like everybody was
Prices
doing
might have
it.
spiked too.
Yeah, kind of like when Kobe passed, man.
Because who's going to head that up anymore? Are they going to continue it?
No, yeah, I don't know. I
Are
mean,
they
I
gonna
feel like you
continue
have
the
to because
collabs?
of how like strong the market for it was, but I don't know.
Is it the same if he's not designing it, or has he been fully designing it though these past couple years?
The
Or does he have
off-white
people-
part, yeah, I thought that he was the person that really like introduced that, and especially the collabs we saw with Nike and even with Louis Vuitton to an extent, right? But yeah, I don't know how they're gonna play that going forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Now
that
the
changes
shoes
a lot,
might be
man.
skyrocketing if they don't drop anymore.
Yeah,
for
that
sure.
changes a lot, man. Yeah, you might that might be a good call, Roscoe. That might be a good call right there. That might be the move, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so we are in the Christmas spirit. So today's show, it's gonna be a fun show, man. We're obviously gonna react to some of the comments that were made by Devin Bush. Apparently, he had an interview this weekend. I was completely unplugged.
You
so
don't know about
I have zero clue what was said in this interview. I'm excited to find out, though. We're gonna list off our top 5 Christmas songs. Also, man, you know, a little change
Yeah.
up for the holidays. Have a little bit of fun today, and then we gotta obviously react and talk about the Steelers' playoff chances after the action that took place within the division this weekend, man. And we can't forget at 12:20 we will cross over to our members only, the upper room folk, so that we can get on the line with Zach Banner for our Zach Banner Tuesdays, where we'll allow you to ask some questions as we talk to him and things like that. So without further ado, let's get it started the way we always do. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We will give you that shout out and we will get this show on the road. Well, all right, it looks like we already got some people tuning in. I see Trina still deep. You know, she pulling up from 3 spots, aka like she's Steph Curry or something like that. She says Stone Mountain, Georgia, the 404, Trenton, New Jersey, the 609, and you can't forget about Honolulu, Hawaii. The 808. There we go. All right, we also have the 919 El Paso, Texas by Martin F. And I am seeing, because I'm getting some video gaming comments in there as well. Yo, check out this game and that game. We can have a whole debate, like, yo, just help me out. Not even a debate, almost like a group think session of which games we should be getting and not getting it. I mean, you know,
or what everyone else wants for Christmas either.
Right,
maybe that's next one.
That might be the next. You know what? When we tune in tomorrow,
top 3 things for Christmas.
There we go. Thanks, Deke. Just let us know what our topic is for tomorrow, guys. That's why he the man right here. All right. We got Bart Basquiat, Thousand Oaks, California, the 805. And then we got DeLorean Waters. Says, what's good, Moats and Deke? Checking in from the 419, Toledo, Ohio. All right. What you got on your end?
Damon Brown, 706, Augusta, Georgia in the building.
Oh, okay. AUG.
Stephen Curry, 201, New Jersey. E. Frizz, Philly, 215.
Get it. Let's get it.
Steelman Fan, 1111. Clayton, New Mexico, 575.
Okay, I like that.
Josh Brooks, Staunton, Virginia. Let's go, the 540.
Oh, Stanton. Yeah, that's right up by where JMU is.
Oh, nice. Shoot the Rock, studying for my 3 exams in the 563, Dubuque, Iowa.
Well, so
he's always tuning in.
Kill them exams too, baby. Kill them exams. We got Leah Warren tuning in from Killeen, Texas, the 254. We also got Luke Walker, the 919, Bull City. Let's go. Then we have Damon Brown, the 706. I think you said him already. Augusta. Yeah. All right, we caught up. All right, and
double shout outs for Damon.
Hey man, you know, maybe you needed a double shout out today. Sometimes you need a double shot. I've realized I figured out me a new drink I'm gonna start making too at the crib.
Okay.
Consists of some double Jack. I was over here having a little fun. I was like, yeah, you know, I kind of like this drink right here.
Coke, cream soda, what's in it?
I like the ginger ale, bro.
Ginger ale? Okay.
Yeah, I like it, but I'm trying to figure out what can I add to make it just like mine. Kind of like how I do the mozzarella, whereas like I got like a couple.
You need a little spice.
Yeah, I just don't know like what I can add to it, but I stumbled across it, man.
That's the base right now.
At the Pens game, bro. It's at the Pens game. I'm getting, you know, I got my little Ava, little Gray walking around because they don't want to sit, you know, during their intermission and stuff. Like KK, she chill. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna chill, take pictures with mom. So me, Ava, and Gray, we on our little walk. Like, all right, let's find something to eat. So we finding a milkshake for Ava. We gotta find some candy for G-Man, right? And in the midst of all of this, I noticed it's a legit bar.
Yeah.
My whole thought process, I thought like at games it was just beer. I don't know why, but that's what I thought. And I get to the bar and the lady's like, I'm like, yo, do you got like a full like alcohol? She was like, yeah. I was like, well, shoot, let me get a little bit of that Jack and the Ginger. She was like, you wanted to be a double? I said, you know what? Why not? And as I was sitting there drinking this double Jack and Ginger, I'm like, you know what? I think I might be onto something here. And I was like, I got to find something to make it mine.
Able to build off
this, I could build. It's a solid foundation right there because, like I said, the mozzarella is a tequila base. So that's my light, but I need a dark base drink, and I'm in the lab with that one right now. We got something loading over there, but I kind of like that though, man.
That sounds good.
Heck yeah.
Well, Juicebox is saying I got a drink called the Root Royal.
Ooh, the Root Royal. That
it's
sounds like
vanilla crown and AW root beer, Chef's Kiss.
Ooh, let's get it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that right there, man. See, sometimes you got to find a little dark on you, man. All right.
Well, we got anything? Oh, I'll shoot some more off right here.
All right, couple more, and after that, we'll start this.
Jason Hess, 814 State College. He says he's coming to his first Steeler game on Sunday against Tennessee.
Let's go. That's gonna be a
Michael
dope
Tiger, 610 Philly.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot from Philly today.
I know, man. Chinks, 215 in the building.
Chinks Bud, he's saying he's from 215 too. Nashville, 615. Yeah. This is Jahan Beal. Hashtag here we go.
Hey, and I just saw Luke Walker said your favorite website is in the chat. I don't know what website that might be.
We got spammed here.
You know, Deke, every once in a while, man, he like different type of places.
I get spammed on Twitch. Usually it's just gain more followers, buy followers, or something like that. We
Yeah.
haven't got anything.
Yeah, every once in a while we'll have a spammer.
Yeah, we haven't got anything to that degree yet, but it's been kind of clean over in the Twitch stream.
It's been kind of clean. So anywho, let's get this thing rolling. Or should I? Yeah, because I haven't seen the spammer come back. If he spins the block, I got heat for him. All right,
okay,
we'll just leave it like that. If he spin the block, we got heat for him.
Take some shots on him.
You
just
know what I'm
like
saying?
everyone's taking shots after the Vikings game.
Yeah, gotta let him know, man.
A lot of people, Devin Bush usually.
Yeah,
people
gotta
taking
let
shots at him.
You know, before we even get to people taking shots at Devin Bush and talking Devin Bush, we got 4 quick ones real quick.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to read these 4 and stop at these 4, and we're going to be good. Let's Go UW should be the last one.
Who's the first one? 43 Dren?
Yep, that's him.
I can start it for us. Good morning from Mr. Barba, Deke. I will admit I was wrong about Ben and saying it was time with the way he played and showing his toughness. Vintage Ben. That's all we need to hear. That's all we need to hear.
But wait, there's more. We got Nick's Wild, Big Ben the GOAT, and R.I.P. Juice WRLD. Nah, shout out. Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Burn, though. Was it Heartburn or whatever? I like that song.
Cool. ERRL, just giving us some support. And then the last one. Actually, we have one more that just came in, too. Let's go, UW. Morning, Deke and Moats from Laramie. Can't believe Bush just threw the whole defense under the bus.
I'm about to find out these comments in a second. I'm really excited. We're on the precipice of me hearing this, man.
There's 2 main things from the interview.
We're going to get to
2 main things, and he's hinting at one of them.
Get Black Lavender so we can get right to it, man. Get Black Lavender because I'm ready to get it. I want to hear these comments, man.
He says, my bad for being late. CPT is real.
You don't know what that is, or
no.
You know what that is?
No.
All right. So let's see. C stands for the color of someone's skin, right? So color. Okay. The P stands for people. And then the T stands for time. You actually operate on CPT a lot. Yes. You that should be DPT, honestly, because I mean, like you fit right into what we got going on over here. We never on time. You're an honorary member, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
That's a good comment for today, Black Lavender, because I was definitely cutting it close. He says, I don't know if it was discussed yet, but Devin Bush got to get the Vanilla Ice Suge Night treatment.
Oh, no. All right, well, you know what? Let's get to it, man. I'm
people are riled up, dude.
I'm ready to hear what was going on. Like I said, I was completely unplugged, man. So, yeah, let's get to Devin Bush's interview. Okay. What could possibly be going on with my 5'5" brethren? And who was this interview with, by the way?
The Steelers. Like, it was like a press conference. Yeah. It was on their YouTube channel, so it was just a bunch of beat reporters asking questions.
Okay.
It was him and James Washington they had on Monday. Now, there's 2 main things, and I guess we could kind of go through the nuances of it too. But one of the main ones, I'm hoping this article just has both of them in it so I don't have to switch. But he was asked about his 5th-year option and kind of what he thinks about it, if he is even thinking about it. He goes, no, not really. I mean, I just play football, honestly. I go week to week, and this is where it gets bad. And so I don't even know who we play next week yet. And I'm probably going to figure that out on Wednesday.
Oh, my God. Okay. All right.
But I would love to be here in Pittsburgh. You know, if they want me here, then they will show. But I don't think about the business side of it yet. But I would love to be here.
I don't even know I'm playing this week. Bro, you've been off since Thursday. You've been done since Friday. You had the weekend off. Oh my God. All right, keep going. All right.
Well, with that,
yo, what?
Is there anything to that? I feel like once Sunday's over, typically, even though that was a Thursday game, shouldn't you just know, like on Monday at least, just who you play?
All right. Part of me, I do get what he's saying.
Okay.
But the other part is kind of like, it just sounds bad. So I'm laughing because we are very single focus, one track minded, especially during the season, right? Everything is just, you're so locked in on who this upcoming game is, right? Who this upcoming opponent is, that it was times where if you asked me if we're on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you say, who do we play the following week or 2 weeks down the line, I really couldn't tell you because I was just so locked in on this week's opponent. But with that being said, once the game was over,
right,
and 2 days had passed, 24-hour rule, I'm going to know who I'm playing next. Is it a home game? Is it a away game? Is it in the morning? Is it at night? Because when you talk about formulating your schedule throughout the week,
prepping,
whether you're and not just the practice schedule, I'm talking about your rest and recovery, your massages, your seeing your chiropractors, things like that. You got to know what day you're playing on or what time you're playing on, so you can make sure you're getting your treatments in the right amount of time for you to heal up and for you to have the most benefits from that. So you would need to know who the heck you playing, where you playing, what time you playing. Like, what if you thinking, you playing in Tennessee and he's thinking he's going to travel on Saturday? You might be in the wrong place. Could be in the wrong state because we playing at home this week. So that's my thing. I'm just like, I get what you're saying a little bit, but at the same time, but continue though.
So you think it's a little blown out of proportion?
Just slightly, but at the same time, I don't know, because he doesn't give me a lot of like reason to believe otherwise right now.
Shouldn't there be extra film stuff going on Monday, Tuesday?
I feel like it should. That's what I'm saying. When did the interview come out though?
Yesterday.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, this
I was like,
last
maybe
week.
It came out.
This wasn't on Friday. No,
that's
this
what
was
I was
yesterday.
thinking. I'm like, maybe it came out Friday, and that's why. Yeah, that makes it look worse. That makes it a lot worse.
And it would maybe even be a little bit better if he said, "I don't know who we play right now. I'm going to find out in like an hour or something."
Or just be saying like, "Hey man, I'm just
not
locked
Wednesday.
in on
you got
right
48 hours from now
not,
to Wednesday.
Not Tuesday." Because
like just Google.
And the thing that's funny is this though, during the season, most of the time, like if you play on a Sunday, Monday is the off day, or excuse me, Monday you would come in and watch that game over, and then Tuesday's your off day. Wednesday you start back practice, but 90% of us are already starting on tape, or at least we were under the impression that 90% of us would be starting that tape on Monday night. Because if you wait till Wednesday, you've already lost 2 days of preparation. You've already lost 2 days of just getting more familiar with with the opponents they're going to do. So just think about this, Deke. If I tell you can have 3 days to prepare for a team versus 5 days to prepare for a team, you probably want to take the 5 days, right? It'll make it where it's not as cluttered. Things are slowing down for you. You just have a better understanding of the intricacies of how a team wants to attack you. You trying to do it in 3 days, your understanding is not going to be to the same level. And when I hear that type of stuff, part of me is like, I'm not surprised based on when you watch the tape and it looks like at times like, yeah, sometimes you got really good plays. And in some plays, I'm like, I don't know what you're looking at. But if you're waiting until Wednesday to start figuring out who you're playing, I'm just thinking to myself, I know that Wednesday morning meeting where they introduce the team, that's going to be about 40 to an hour. Then you're going to have Butts, the DC, going to get into some more detail. That's about 40 minutes, hour. Then after that, you can go have a little walkthrough, or excuse me, have a position group meeting, another 40 minutes. You have your walkthrough practice, but it's not a lot of time on just Wednesday to be learning who you're playing against, learning who what they want to do well, what they struggle with, and also accounting for you fixing your own issues also. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, man. I'm not a fan of that, baby.
Okay, so here's the second big one.
Yeah.
Now, they were asking him a lot about his injury, how he's coming back of it, the mental approach, how's that affected him. So they were kind of beating a dead horse with some of that stuff. Like some of the questions, it's like, what else do you want him to say? Like the one was Mike Tomlin and Butler said that you need more reps to get more acclimated, to get up to speed so you can read and react.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, and they were like, do you agree with that? Do you agree like you're not up to speed yet? He's like, I don't know. Like, what else do you want him to say? Oh no, I'm not ready. They're completely right. And then, yeah, they kept asking him stuff along those lines where it was just like, all right, bro. He kind of navigated it pretty good, but then, yeah, this was another one. I do think this one's blown out of proportion because if you actually listen to it, I don't think he's trying to take the blame off himself necessarily, but let me just read the quote.
Okay.
Obviously, nobody on the Steelers is playing up to their potential. Nobody's playing good football. I'm not going to single myself out. And that was it. I thought there was going to be more to that quote, but that was it.
Yeah, I could definitely see how people would take that, though. Yeah, I could see that. I do agree, though. That I would need to hear him just to hear the context of it, but I could see how that could be.
I'm saying, like, he said that, and then he just rattled off some more cliches about, like, we all got to do our part and stuff. Right. We're not playing our best. Although, I don't know, Minka Fitzpatrick's playing pretty damn good.
Cam Hayward, I would think, is playing
right. So there are players that I think are playing kind of up to their potential.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
A few of them, at least.
Yeah.
Big Ben last game.
TJ went healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you, man.
That's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, because the other stuff, they were trying to really ask him about, like, what's the toughest part, the mental preparation, how you've been adjusting to your knee. What did your first 2 years feel like to you compared to the third year? And then the one thing I will say, there was one question, it kind of felt like he was pointing to even getting ready for next season, which was weird.
Because I did see somebody say that, like, the fact that he's already preparing for
next season. He was talking about off season and next season. It was weird. Yeah. I think it was actually part of that answer where he just kept going off like, yeah, we got things to do this year, but then we're on a good pace right now. We got to pick it up these next 4 games, and then even like the off season and the next season we could build off it.
Oh,
I think it was all in the same thing, but yeah, he was just spouting out some cliches there, and it is what it is.
But no, think about, I guess it's not too different, not to the same extent, but still seem like ballpark. We talked about, like, with Chase Claypool, sometimes when he talks to the media, how even though his comments might not be fully egregious or malicious and things like that, because of who he is and kind of the track record now, he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt anymore. With Devin, it's getting to that point a little bit. So that's why when you make questionable comments or comments that don't seem to be as team friendly or as, one band, one sound, with certain players, it's going to be a little bit heightened just because of how they've been acting. And you throw it on the fact that he hasn't been having his best season, right? He's been struggling up and down. I mean, even his last game, very, very up and down. So all of that plays into it as well. But man, I hope he's not focused on the offseason right now. Hopefully he could get this thing and just figure out who he playing this week.
That's what's weird about it, because when they asked him about the 5th year option, he's like, no, I'm not. I'm week to week.
Yeah.
I don't even know about it.
But now he's like,
I don't think he was happy to be there, to be honest with you. I mean, if you look at his facial expressions or even how he answered some of these questions too, like, he wasn't too thrilled to be there.
No, I could definitely see that. I mean, first off, when you lose, nobody wants to do media, especially when you're coming off of a loss. It's like, I don't mind us having a losing record at the time or even being 500, but at least let us come off of a win when I got to talk to the media. It's just a different vibe to it,
The one that was hilarious, though, I think it was one of the earlier ones. They asked him about the personnel changes at linebacker.
Ooh.
And what he thought of that.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, you talking about Buddy Johnson at the end of the game? And he was like, yeah, I think that was good to get Buddy Johnson some reps. It was just a good time to give him some reps. They put him with me at some points, and they put him with Show.
Uh-huh.
It was just funny to me. It's like, no, that point in the game is a very critical moment. That's a very critical. It wasn't like garbage time where you just throw him out there.
He needed some reps, get us some reps. Because that was the one thing that when I went back and watched the tape, that's what I started to notice. I was like, man, I thought it was a clean swap. No, Buddy was in over here. Buddy got in over there. Then Marcus Allen was getting in. And it was in that second half, you're just like, bro. But like Allen, though, the way they use Marcus Allen, I don't necessarily believe that they were benching one of those two guys. They used him the way that we would use Spillane on those third down dime packages. He would come in, and typically we would have Spillane rushing. Whereas this time they were leaving Marcus Allen one-on-one with Dalvin Cook, and Cook was just torching him. Like, coverage-wise, it was bad. And a couple of the runs were on him as well, but it was just, you could just tell he didn't have a feel for it the way Spillane does in terms of like how deep you want to get when you're bluffing, right? Making like you're going to blitz, because if he runs the ball like Dalvin did a couple of times, it's essentially one-on-one. So you can't be stuck backside. You got to be able to get over top to make those plays. And Marcus was just struggling with that a lot early on in the game. But Buddy, they definitely put Buddy in for Schobert at times. Yeah. You look and I'm like, oh, that's not package related. Maybe
we'll see him a little bit more.
I don't know, man. Shoot, he was out there. I want to say he was out there when Bush caused the interception. He might have been out there then on that play. Yeah, when I was I was like, okay, all right. I'm seeing him running around. Like he was all right. It wasn't that the like crazy one way or the other, but it was like, all right, it's good to see you in this situation a little bit. But then they did go back to Schobert though. And that was the other part. That's why I was like, I don't know if it was a hard bench, if they were trying to do like what they did with Claypool, where it was, let me pull you real quick, get your attention, and put you back out there. Because Schobert and Bush definitely finished it together. But it was definitely a part in that third, fourth where they were rotating. I don't know what the rhyme or reason was, but they were definitely doing some movement, man.
It was just a good time to get him some reps.
Yeah, I was like 45. I'm like, bro, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah.
The only one that's jarring to me was the whole I go week to week. I don't even know who I'm playing. That was it. Because everything else in the interview, the whole I'm not going to single myself out. Maybe he hears a bunch of the noise and doesn't, just came on the defensive. Because even the question, I'm telling you, I can understand why he would be on the defensive with some of these questions. It's like, what else do you want him to say? Do you want to say, yeah, I don't believe in myself? Yeah.
Well, you already know why they're going to be asking those questions anyways. When you have the high expectations, but because of how the media is set up this year, these past 2 years with COVID, a lot of those type of questions would have already been asked throughout the season. When you have your media scrums with the beat writers in the locker room where you see them walk up and catch a guy. But now these past 2 years with COVID, it's scheduled. So you're only able to talk to whoever they say is going to be available, and it's on Zoom. So whatever questions you might have had all season long, you got to wait until you get that one opportunity. And for a guy like Devin, who's been under fire because of his play this season, they haven't been allowing him to talk. They've been essentially saying, we'll protect you. We'll put Claypool out. We'll put Deontay. We'll put, this guy out there, and ultimately shield him. This is one of the ones where obviously they hadn't have him talk, but they tried to control it by, doing it through their channel and stuff like that. But it's still, you're going to have questions that people are going to want asked, and definitely tougher questions like that. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was just more of the I don't know who plays next week. That was jarring to me. Everything else
that's pretty funny though.
Whatever. Especially, if you listen to it back, I think you'll get what I'm saying. Now, how much of a big deal is it? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you brought up your perspective. I feel like you would know the day after at least who.
I don't think it's. If it was anyone else, it's not a big deal because it's Devin. You just don't know mentally where he's at.
Like if he's doing the extra or not. It's stuff that you brought up.
Right. And that's my thing. It's like I don't have an issue in terms of the comments, but if he is being sincere and that's how he prepares for a game week, well, we might have identified something that he could do to improve himself. Hey, instead of waiting until Wednesday at 9:00, because that's when the meeting starts. You're not in special teams meeting. Special teams at 8:20. So the regular team meeting is Wednesday morning, 9:00. All right. That's when you first get introed. And that meeting's an hour long. But Coach Tom's going to be introing the offense, the defense, and special teams. So if you're waiting until 9:00 on Wednesday to just get introduced to this team and their concepts, and that's before you even get introduced to our game plan, you can see how much you're losing just by trying to cram all that in on one day, if that is the case. Now, we're just going off what he said. If that could be him just saying it tongue in cheek, but because of who
tongue
he
in
is,
cheek, saying it on accident, maybe
right.
Tuesday.
And I think it would be different if he was playing at a higher level. You give him the benefit of the doubt. But when you've been watching how he's playing and some of the things that I've brought up, it's like, man, I think some of that could be preparation related. And you hear that comment, you're like, well, sometimes if it walked like a duck and it quacked like a duck, it might be a duck, man. That's all. But anywho.
Yeah, there's Google. You could type in Steelers schedule.
Hold on. Let me see something quick. Hey Siri, who do the Steelers play this week? Check it out.
And then you're right. Like it can't hurt.
Oh yeah, it's a Titans 1 p.m.
It can't hurt to know that. And then on Monday, Tuesday, maybe a little bit on your own time, just go over some film on the team.
That's all I'm saying. Like it ain't hard. It's the NFL, bro. And it's the other part, right? He ain't got to be like us common folk. Us common folk, we got to wait to get you condensed, to get you all 22s and all these other things. We got to wait a couple days to get that stuff, right? Man, he had this thing set Thursday night. Yeah, he had his tape Thursday night from the game. And then as soon as the Titans finished their game, oh yeah, he had that thing ready for him too. So it's just like, come on, baby. We got to do better here, man. We got to do better.
Maybe he was just saying it to really make his point emphatic that he's really week to week.
I really hope so,
really not focused on the fifth-year option. And he didn't really mean it. He didn't really mean it.
So, bro. I really hope so. It's just hard when you turn the tape on, bro. I watched that last game, and I'm like, he made some good plays, too. That's the crazy part.
Did.
I'm watching in the game, and I'm like, yo, this is a dope play. This is a heck of a read. Man, you look good right here. And then he got some plays in that game, and I'm just like, bro, this can't be the same player. I'm like, I'm not looking at the same guy. There's no way you would do this when I just saw you 3 plays ago make this excellent play right here. Like, how did you go from here where I'm like, yo, I should highlight this. This is dope to what get him out of here. Like, it's just crazy. But gotta be consistent, man. Gotta be more consistent, baby.
Gordy Man 86. He says Cam Hayward is playing as hard as he possibly can every game. And you see how frustrated he is when they're getting beat like that. Even Minka and Ben are showing frustration because the rest of the team needs to step up. Yeah, those are the 3 players we mentioned.
Yeah, and in terms of playing frustration too, man.
In terms of playing hard and playing up to their potential.
Yeah.
I would say Deontay, he had a couple of those drops though too.
But he did bounce back though.
He did, yeah. He's been the most consistent receiver this year for sure.
He's a bounce back.
And it doesn't look like he's lacking any heart out there for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Najee, you got to throw Najee in there too, actually. We can't forget Najee.
What about Project Pat?
Yeah, I think we throw him in there.
I didn't know if y'all banished him for the situation.
The Lions fumble's tough, and the drop. I mean, I can't consider it a drop. That was a good play. That was a good play.
And I totally forgot
it was just such a good pass.
I totally forgot the fumble they got called back on Claypool. That was Harrison that punched that out too.
Did he?
At the beginning of the game? Yeah, that was him.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, it was all over the place, man. Yeah, I looked at it.
That was definitely a fumble.
I watched it.
You know what? I don't care.
Yo, it's
Thanks for the call.
But yeah, we'll take that. Trying to think who else would we shout out, man. Highsmith, you throw him in there.
Yeah.
I throw Highsmith in there.
Akello?
No, that's recency bias, man. I'm not throwing him in there. Evans?
Yeah,
I was going to say Evans, yeah.
Yeah. Where's he showing lack of effort or
Evans.
lack of living up to his potential? He's been playing pretty good. He had a bad game or two earlier, but
wasn't the best performance by him on Thursday, but it wasn't the worst either. It wasn't the worst.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always think Edmonds is solid.
Yeah, it was just a rough go. I felt like for
defense was just
it was a rough go.
Yeah.
They got it together in the second half, but they definitely had a really rough go at it, man. Really rough go at it.
Okay, so the other guy in that press conference, do you want me to bring this up?
Yes.
He was asked about the no-huddle and what difference it makes on offense.
Okay.
James Washington seemed very fond of it. He was like, every time we do it, Ben, he could see the mismatches in our personnel versus the defensive personnel. He can make things happen. And he's like, it seems like every time we do it, we get a big play. We can change the momentum, and we score. So I think that naturally brings up,
why don't we do it more?
Should we be doing no more huddle?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for it. I'm always all for it. If it gives Ben the opportunity to just run the offense however he wants, I'm always all for that. But I do think Canada's been doing good things throughout this year.
Yeah, I do too, man.
I don't want to take anything away from him.
No, I think
last game was terrible, though.
You got to have a balance, though, bro. That's my thing. Like, if you're just going to operate exclusively out of no huddle, it loses the effect of the no huddle. The no huddle, like I said, it works so well because typically you're catching teams off guard. You're catching them and they're forced to stay locked in one defense, which for the quarterback makes it a lot easier because okay, if they're in cover 3 every time, I'm going to pick matchups. If they're going to play cover 2 every time, because most teams, if they're not knowing that you're going to run empty or no huddle the whole game, they're only going to have 1 to 2 empty checks because you're not going to utilize it a lot. It's usually 1 or 2 series in a game. So once you find out what that check is going to be, and you find out within the first play. So from there, all right, you're going to run this route, you run that route, you run that route, you run that route. Oh, they in that same defense again. All right, we're going to switch it up now. You're going to go there. You're going to that's how simple it becomes. But that changes when you get a defense that is prepared for it. Like I said, I tell you our story all the time about it took New England kicking our butt running no huddle in the opener for us to start putting in a full no huddle package of hand signals. And that changed everything when teams would try to go tempo against, because it was like, we're not going to sit in the same call. And we're going to find out how smart that quarterback is when we showing them blitz, but we really dropping it over here. When we showing them coverage, but we really coming. It's a lot easier to do that when you got that guy in the booth talking to you a little bit. When you trying to do it on the field and it's on tempo and you're going, it's way more difficult to do. And for the defense, we get more of an advantage that way. So that's the only part. When you start trying to operate in it exclusively, if a team prepares for it, it puts a lot more pressure on Ben from a mental perspective.
How often are we doing it in the first half? Is it really just before halftime?
Usually right before halftime.
We might need
and
to sprinkle it in a little bit more. That's all.
And then in the fourth quarters, we do it usually late when we're trailing. And it's like, all right, we really got to start coming back, we down 2 scores. Like most of the time, we don't really operate in it though.
I think we should sprinkle it in maybe a little bit in the first quarter.
But in Ben's career, it has been times where he's operated with a no huddle, and it wasn't your basic end of the half, end of the game. So I don't know why they've gotten away from it all the way to where they are right now. But I do agree with you. Like, man, if you sprinkle it in once or twice a quarter, it can be very impactful and very helpful, especially for an offense like ours that we see at times can be very inconsistent. So, yeah, I definitely think that could work, though.
We saw it the one time. Was it the Ravens game that we were at, the home game?
I think it was, yeah.
I don't know if it was necessarily no huddle, but they had the formation.
Tempo, though.
They had the formation where they had like Derek Watt. They had heavy personnel. It was Derek Watt, like Freiermuth, was Najee out there, and then we did it 5 wide. I'd like to see that type of stuff.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, and especially whenever they first decide to do it, like if they say, hey, we're gonna do it this game, and they don't say anything about it, it would work great this game, and they'll probably have a lot of success this game. Then from there, you either have to decide, okay, are we going to build a package out of this and operate exclusively out of this so all of us can be on the same page going forward, or are we going to dial it back and go back to what we've been doing? Because eventually, like I said, the more he puts that on tape, the more teams are going to start to expand that empty package, and then it doesn't become as easy as it has been for the offense.
Yeah. All right.
That's good, though, man.
So we good with those topics? Those came from the press conference yesterday.
Yeah, man.
And I'm sure we'll talk about the Tomlin press. Is he doing it today?
Yeah, Tuesday. Yep.
So we'll have that for the banner interview just before, like we always do.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
So if you guys want to check that out, that's a little extra thing we always do.
Nah, that sounds good. Yes, it does. But now, time to break it up a little bit, right? Have a little fun?
Sure.
I think it's time for a little fun, man. All right, so since it is Christmas season, you know what I'm saying? We're going to take a quick little break from this Steelers talk, and we're going to have a little fun today, all right? Before we get to our heavy Steelers playoffs talk, if they can make the playoffs and things like that.
I think so.
But, before we get there, man, we got to talk some Christmas songs, all right? Now, we flirted with this idea the other day, but we got to talk, man, our top 5 Christmas songs, okay? And in the chat, y'all let us know y'all top 5 Christmas songs as well, because this is something that we need to know. Now, I always feel like I have the best list because my lists are always perfect. My logic is undeniable. That's what they say, at least.
That was an iRobot.
Let me find out you finally catching on to some movie references. Boy, give me some, man.
That's a great movie.
That's awesome, bro.
I'm telling you, it's going to happen. We're getting to that point. I'm seeing too much stuff popping up on social media where these robots.
The robots look real, bro. They
look real, bro. They look too real. It's going to happen. I mean, and I'm going to be Will Smith when it happens because everyone's going to jump on board. Oh, the robots are cool and stuff. They're helping us out. Like, no, I don't want a robot in my sight.
You don't want? We can get a robot
I'll
to work the camera over here,
no,
bro.
I don't.
You're going to commit violence to my robot, bro?
Yeah.
I will name my robot after you.
Dekebot.
It's Dekebot. It's Deke 2.0.
Damn. See, that would be scary. You could probably make a robot that looks exactly like me. I don't like that.
You're going to have his taco. I'll give him abs, too.
Oh, thanks.
Make a fight club. You know what I mean? Just, like Brad Pitt body, Deke's head. Yeah.
It's going to be what I should be.
With some taco meat.
What I couldn't become. The better version of me. Everyone's going to like the robot better than me. No, I'm telling you. I'm going to be like Will Smith when this happens. I might be dead, though. We'll see.
He said, I might be
because dead. It feels like the timeline in iRobot, it was like 2030.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to be at that level in 2030.
You
where
sure?
They're
technology, man, we already going to space. Michael Strahan went to space this weekend.
They already had, I think at that point, wasn't it their 4th or 5th version of the robots ingrained in society? See, we're not even there, close to that yet.
Yeah, you say that. You say that.
It would be the first version of it if it was in 2030. It'd be the first version. We won't be that advanced, though, to where the robots are taking over just yet.
That's what you think. Elon Musk.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm telling you.
He already got them things. He getting the pupils right. I want you to have green eyes. No. You gonna have brown eyes.
Is he about the robots, or is he just about going to space?
I think he's more space.
Yeah,
but there is.
Well, I'm good with that. Yeah. I'm definitely good with that. I don't like
man.
The
you
robots.
Go to space you want to. Come back down with you now.
What?
Bring something back. Yeah, all right now. Which one you think is worse, aliens or robots?
I don't think there are any up on Mars.
We're not about to go that crazy.
We would have seen them because don't we already take telescopes up there and check it out?
I mean, we act like we know everything.
I just don't think there's any on Mars right now. There's no Martians, but in terms of galaxy, who knows? Yeah,
you're right.
Who knows?
You're right. Bro, what are we talking about? one?
Can I say two things? I think there are fine lines for stuff. And I think the robots, there's a cutoff point. We're going too far with that.
You got to stop the robot army.
Yeah.
Stop it.
That, and then also the virtual world type of stuff.
Yeah, that VR stuff. Yeah.
Video games.
Yeah.
That's the cutoff point. Now we're going virtual reality and stuff. No, I don't want anything to do with that. Yeah. I don't.
Well, I just don't like feeling like I'm having to actually play the game. I want to just like play it. I don't want to be a part of it.
If I want to swing a virtual golf club, I'm going out to play golf. I'm going to go play some golf.
If I'm going to box virtually, I'm just going to go box. I'll go to a gym. Like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, so those are my two lines. There might be a third one out there, but those are my two where I'm just like, just because it's new, it's the new technology, doesn't mean it's better.
I would agree with that, man.
And I would agree with the new robots.
Keep the robots, keep the aliens away from us. We don't want any of that. And Bart Basquiat, listen, if the aliens come, I'm going to be giving me and Deke them shrooms, all right? Don't even trip. Both of us going to have them shrooms. But anywho, let's get back to the topic at hand.
Okay.
Top 5 Christmas songs. Yes. Now, I have mine listed from 1 to 5. Do you have yours listed from 1 to 5 as well?
I just have a mismatch of songs
here. Okay, well, no, that's dope. That's dope. So you know what then?
I think I have my 5 though from here.
Okay, so let's go 5 to 1 then. You read off your first, your number 5. I'll read off my number 5. You go your number 5, I go my number 4, and so forth and so forth. Sound good?
Okay.
All right. So who do you have coming in at number 5 for your top 5 Christmas songs? Uh-oh.
This is tough.
I
have some good ones. See, I'm going to have to say honorable mentions, and I might be mixing up my list as this thing goes.
Okay.
Because I probably have 1, 2, 3. I honestly probably have about 10 songs listed here. And here's the problem with these Christmas songs. There's not really one I'm that attached to. Because I think there's things in some of these songs that I don't really like. It's not like I like it all the way through.
Yeah. You like parts of it, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Okay. You go first.
Oh, wow. Now I go first?
Yeah.
All right. So for me, man, my number 5 song, I got to go with Run DMC, Christmas in Hollis.
Okay.
You've heard that before, right?
Yeah.
Boom. If it bounce. I would play it, but I don't want to get us in trouble.
No, I got you.
Yeah. But no, I like that, man. First off, for the culture, it's heavy hip hop, where you getting them actually Run DMC, classic hip hop group, and then they're spitting, talking about Santa, Rudolph, and all the whole crew in the hood, which is dope. And they got a dope video to go with it as
actually, you know what is my number 1?
You went all the way to number 1.
Yeah,
or is
you know what?
5?
No. Yeah, I'm not going to jump the gun, but
I was like, yo, we just went
that just brought up an amazing memory of a song that is out there. It's not like officially on radio or anything.
Yeah.
You're going to be amazed once I bring it up.
Okay.
You're going to be amazed. Okay. So I'll go with my number 5, Little Saint Nick from the Beach Boys.
Oh, okay.
It's the Little Saint Nick. Saint Nick.
Yeah, that's
exactly
a good one. What you're talking about.
I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's an underrated one. It wasn't one of the top ones as I was doing my research. I'm going through the Spotify Christmas list and just playing them real quick. I'm like, do I throw this one on? But yeah, this was one that came to at the end. I'm like, yeah, I think I got to include this. So this one's number 5.
Okay. All right, so let's see. I will read off my 4th one, and then you'll read your 4th one. And after that, I'll breeze through the chat, see what we got going on in there. All right, so for me, at number 4, I got to go Andy Williams. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
I have that on here.
I feel like that always gets me in the Christmas spirit. I feel like when I hear it, I should be in a Macy's, though. Like, I feel like I have to be in Macy's and, I don't know, buying a scarf set with gloves and mittens. Like, it's the most. And I just smile and everybody's, oh.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
that is definitely the vibe for that song.
Like, every time I hear him, I was like, yep, that's where I'm at right now. I'm in Macy's. Yep. Can I get the sweater set, please? Thank you. Oh, and the socks. Oh, yes, I got to have the socks. Yep.
Man. See, this is so tough, dude.
Yo, I'm looking in the chat, and y'all got some dope, super dope. I'm seeing the recommends. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing the recommendations. We definitely going to talk that.
I feel like I have to do Last Christmas. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
Okay.
I think that's by Wham.
Okay.
I think I got to do that one. I don't know if I want it for.
That's a dope one, too, though.
Frank Sinatra, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. I think that's my 4.
You going Sinatra? Wait,
I can't. Oh, my God, dude.
That's tough. Ooh.
I'm on 4, right?
Yeah, we're on 4 right now.
I don't know if I can include that, though. I got to go Feliz Navidad for 4.
Feliz Navidad.
I think I just listed off 3 songs I'm thinking for 4.
You definitely did, but I like it,
I got to
though.
go Feliz Navidad for 4.
That's a classic right there. You can't go wrong with Feliz Navidad,
It is upbeat, and I think out of all the songs, that's one I kind of like throughout. I do.
I think I do, too.
Because it's got a nice mismatch of everything. Feliz Navidad. It's kind of slow tempo, but then it speeds it up. I want to wish you. It's a good one. Really good one. So, I'll put it at 4.
I would agree. And I'm seeing a lot of people recommending, or they bringing up the Mariah Carey song. They're bringing it up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have news for you coming in at number 3. Without further ado, it's the Temptations, Silent Night. In my mind, I want you to be free. Ooh,
see, I've never heard that one.
Oh,
I don't think I've heard that version.
Man. No, it's a classic, bro.
I was trying to look up some of the church ones, like Silent Night.
Yeah.
There was nothing that stuck with me, though. All solid ones when you're at church. I don't think any ones that I'm trying to listen to on the radio, though. Joy to the World, Silent Night. I'm good on that. But I haven't heard the Temptations version. It might be sick.
I will play it when we're done. I can't play it on while we're live, but I definitely drop that, man. That's fire. That is fire. Ooh, Damon Brown, you dropping a classic right there. Ooh, yes you are. Yes you are. I like it. And Trina Still Deep, you doing it the right way. You give me the 5-1. You know what? I should have said that in the chat.
Dude, I have Donny Hathaway on here.
I definitely should have said that in the chat,
Christmas,
though.
It's a good one.
Yeah, that's definitely dope. Yeah, so, all right, quick amendment to the recommendation, right? Instead of just dropping your favorite song that you're recommending, if you would like to do it like Trina Still Diva does it, 5-1, so we can know how you rank your top 5 Christmas songs as well. That would actually make this even better. So yeah, let us know how you rank your top 5 Christmas songs. All right, now we're good.
I gotta leave room for the last one.
But we're on number 2.
I know.
Oh, no, but this is number 3 for you, though, right?
This is number 3. But I have that one that I mentioned to you. It popped in my mind. It's got to be number 1 for me. Because Chestnuts Roasting was number 1. But I'm going to put It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas at number 3.
Okay.
I don't know if that has an actual name to the song. But yeah, I'm putting that one at number 3.
Yeah, who does sing that one? It's...
I have no clue. It's multiple people. It's definitely
I don't know who sings
people.
that, though.
And same with Chestnuts Roasting. That's actually called the Christmas song.
Yeah, that's what it's called, man.
Not Chestnuts Roasting.
Nah, man, put some respect on the Christmas song.
But that's my number 2 as well. That's one I really like. I
like how you just be jumping the gun here. Like, bro, do you want to go first or you want to go second? First, I gave you the opportunity to go first. Then you like, nah, you go first. Then I go first. Then you go like, I'm just going to jump the gun again. Man, you let me know how you want to do this today, partner.
No, that's it. That's my 3 and 2 right there. I'm saving it up my hype.
So
what
was number 2?
Chestnuts Roasting.
Okay. The Christmas song. By who, though?
Well, there's multiple people.
I mean, there's multiple people, but only one person sings.
I think one of them is Frank Sinatra. Is there a Bing Crosby one for it,
Listen,
too?
multiple people sing it, but only one person sings the song, bro. It's only one person that sings that song.
You have that song, too?
It's only one person that sings that song.
You let me know. Because I saw multiple ones on Spotify, and they all sound pretty good.
No. It's only one person. Okay. He goes by his name of Nat King Cole.
Oh, yeah. He's
not one of them. He is the singer.
That might be the one.
He is the singer of that song.
Is that on your list?
He is the singer of that song. But we'll get to that in a little bit. All right. Now for my number 2. So you already dropped your number 2. I'm going Jackson 5. I'm talking Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Had a very shiny nose. You remember? I said, hey, Rudolph.
I'd have to listen to that
one. Yes,
not the don't they do I saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus
they do.
too?
I don't like that one all the way, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, really?
It's catchy, but I don't like it. It's weird to me.
It's a weird song.
Yeah, I don't feel the song. Like, I try to get connected with it, and I'm like, yeah, Mommy Kissing Santa. I'm like, I don't really do it for me. Like, I want to like this song a lot more, but I'm not gonna lie. I do every time the song comes.
You don't like the storyline.
I just maybe that's what it is. I don't like the storyline. I don't know, bro.
I feel like it is a solid song.
It is. Like, it's no reason for me not. You know what? That song is my Dalvin Cook.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't explain why I don't like it. I respect the heck out of that song and how it produces, the consistency with it, but I'm just not a fan of the song. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's like, hey, what do you don't like about Devin Cook? I don't know. He got burst. He got agility. He's tough. He can catch. I just don't like his game. I don't like that song. It's a great song. I just don't like it. I don't know.
Okay.
But that's my song though, bro.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah. What you got?
You're going to be amazed.
Uh-oh. Don't get me in trouble now, man.
This is a commercial. No, I'm not playing it.
Okay. I'm don't get us in trouble.
Maybe if you see the video, you would
okay.
put two and two together and recognize the song.
Here we go.
This is Lupe Fiasco.
Oh.
Dunking on the Reindeer.
Oh.
Nike Puppets commercial.
Let's go.
With LeBron and Kobe.
And Kobe, yeah. I'm going to say that's what he was doing. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Dude, so Lupe Fiasco is the reindeer. Mm-hmm. And I forget who they have as Santa Claus who raps too.
Yeah.
Dude, they tear this song up.
No, that's fire. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
It is incredible.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I think this song dropped back in high school.
Yeah. So, yeah, it'd have been... I feel like
the Puppets, it was 6 or 7 when those come out.
Yeah, that was like freshman, like senior high school, freshman year when they was doing those. Because I remember, like, I loved them, and Kobe would always dunk on LeBron because he had the rings, and that's back when LeBron didn't have them. Yeah.
No, they rip it on this song, and that's got to be my favorite, I think. Since you brought up the Run DMC song, that
thirstiest time of the year. He definitely was killing that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably my number one. Traditional song, obviously, I got to go Chestnuts Roasting.
Yeah. So for me, my number one song is The Christmas Song by Nat King Cole.
Oh, there it is. So we got the same one.
Absolutely.
I just call it Chestnuts Roasting.
Yeah, it's funny. I did too, but I was like, I wanted to be I want to be correct. I didn't know it was called The Christmas Song.
I was too, because
no one calls it The Christmas Song.
Chestnuts Roasting on Spotify, and it kept on coming the Christmas song. Like, what the hell?
All right, so let's go through the chat, man. Let's see what the people have for their rankings for their top 5 songs. All right. Brandon Yellitz. He says number 5, Little Drummer Boy. I do like that song as a drummer. That was always like one of my ones that touched me. Number 4, that Daggone Grinch song. Ooh, you're a mean one.
Oh, Mr. Grinch. The remix one's nice. The Tyler Creator one.
I like the Tyler Creator, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm a OG. Like, I love the OG. Yeah, that's tough. I'm actually mad I ain't put that on my list, but it's tough, man. My list is pretty elite. All right, then at number 3, you got DMX's Rudolph the Red. Yo, y'all wild for that one. Have you heard DMX Christmas album? Bro, it's aggressive. You gotta check it out, bro. It's you ain't never heard him talk so aggressively about Santa. It's like, dang, dog. All right. Sheesh. Then number 2, any Christmas trap remix where they just do a Christmas song with a hood beat, make it sound a little better. And then number 1, Hallelujah. Oh, okay. I like that. Well, I was going to say one of the ones that I also wanted to recommend now, not Trans-Siberian Orchestra, because they always got some heat. Shout out to the Light Show. But you remember in Home Alone where they got the church and they're like, oh, seven bells, sing, seven bells. It's called like the Carol of the Bells or whatever. I like that one a lot too. I like that a lot. But it's like multiple like high school and church choruses that sing it. So it's not like this is the group, but I like them a lot as well.
DJ D422 says The Grinch. Mm-hmm. He has number 4, the one that we have in our top 2. He says The Christmas Song by Nat King Cole.
Oh, okay. A little underrated on his
Last Christmas by Wham. Yeah, that's. I think I said that one as like one of my honorable mentions. You dropped The Last Christmas. Run Rudolph Run by Chuck Berry.
Okay.
And then number 1.
Run, Rudolph, run.
Yeah, this one's another one. Baby It's Cold Outside by Dean Martin.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, those are some solid ones.
Okay.
I swear there's like, honestly, there's like 15 or 16 songs.
Yeah, it is. But it's good to see like where people rate them. So Hannibal 090 or Hannibal 090 says number 5, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus by the Jackson 5. You know, your favorite song, the one that I can't stand. But it's still a very good song. All right. Number 4, Christmas in Hollis, Run DMC. Listen. I'm about to put my shell toes on. Y'all stop playing. All right. Number 3, Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto by James Brown. Yeah, that's another goodie good right there. Number 2, Silent Night by the Temptations.
There you go.
And then at number 1, This Christmas. Now, who's singing This Christmas,
That's
though?
a good one.
That's who you guys singing. It's got to be Donnie, or you going Chris Brown, because Chris Brown, he kills This Christmas. Almost to the point where I'm like, dude, do I like his a little bit better than Donnie? But I like Donnie because it got like the old school drums, and then the music part just sounds more of like that time frame. But whew, yeah, that's a fire one right there.
I almost need to include that one in my top five. That one's so
hard.
Good.
I love. Oh, that's tough. Okay.
Did you do Steel Stainless Steel?
I did not.
All right, I'll go 5-1. He says Santa Claus is coming. I guess Santa Claus is coming to town. We'll say that.
Mm-hmm. It's coming. I'm going to say, Lord, no, there you go. Finish that off, man. Yeah.
He didn't, though.
Maybe it was good.
All I Want for Christmas, Mariah Carey.
Oh,
3, Let It Snow from Boyz II Men.
Snow.
Oh, listen. He's got number 2, This Christmas by Chris Brown.
Ah,
He's being specific.
It is, yeah.
Silent Night by The Temptations is number 1.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Someone's throwing Jingle Bell Rock in there.
Yeah. He said, or whatever it's called. Rod Dolly, Chris Brown, Yeah, I'm telling you, Chris Brown killed. What was the name of that movie? Because it was in a movie when it happened, when he first brought out Chris Brown's version of This Christmas. It was a Christmas movie. He was like sneaking away to go sing at a nightclub. He wasn't supposed to be singing at. And bro, he killed that version, bro. I'm like, dang, Chris, like, shout out to you being from Virginia for that song right there. Like, whew. Yeah, it was dope. Oh, all right. We got Cheech and Chong, 12 Days of Christmas. I've actually never heard that before, but I did have my Cheech and Chong shirt on the other day, and it was like perfect. All right. Rod Dallas says, number 1, DMX, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Bro, I got to play that for you, bro. You're going to enjoy it. Yeah, then he has number 2, Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Hood by Snoop Dogg and the Dogg Pound. He says, that's all I have. All right. Trevor Hamilton is with you on the Wham! Last Christmas.
I don't think I have it in my top 5.
You talked around it.
No, I did. Wait, did I?
You talked around it, yeah. I thought it was like your number 4.
I think I did put it at number 4.
We also have Still Girls. Of course you. I think you was naming like 30 songs, bro.
I know. I think there are still. I at least want to give a nod to honorable mention.
All right. Steelers Girl 517. She says Mariah Carey / Jesus, Oh What a Wonderful Child. Okay. She says number 2, Temptations, Give Love on Christmas Day. All right. She going different. Okay. Let me find out. Steelers Girl 517. Number 3, she has TLC, Sleigh Ride. Shout out to TLC too. Then at number 4, Usher, This Christmas. I actually haven't heard Usher's version of This Christmas.
No.
Ooh, I'd have to check that one out. And number 5, Snoop Dogg / Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto. Yeah, I like it. And she spelled it with a K too. Man, I'm saying make sure we, keeping it gang related over here.
I got Thomas Riley. We got a couple super chats with him too. If we want to hit those.
Let's hit
those. I'll do Thomas Riley though, real quick.
And I'll do Trina Still Diva after that, and then we'll hit those supers.
Sure. He says David Bowie / Ben Crosby for Little Drummer Boy. Burl Ives, Holly Jolly Christmas. Burl Ives again. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah. And he has number 2, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee. And then number 1, just Silent Night. I think he likes just traditional Silent Night.
No, this is the Temptations version.
Is it the Temptations?
Yeah, it's the Temptations version, man.
Is that the main one? Am I just
That's the one that
shared
everyone hears. Like, I think that's one I
It's
always
that
hear.
popular? Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty, popular, put it like this. When they do the, the Macy's Day tree light up and all that stuff, they're going to play that version. It's popular. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's not like oh man, you got to be for the culture to hear this. Like, no. Everybody hears that version. That's
okay.
Cool.
So I've heard it and I don't even know it.
Yeah. When I play it for you, I'm like, oh yeah, I think I've heard this before.
Nice.
All right. Trina Still Diva, number 5 says Christmas Time in Hollis, Queens. Run DMC version, of course. Or Run DMC, that's who performed it. Number 4, Little Drummer Boy. Number 3, I wonder who actually sings Little Drummer Boy though.
I think it's like the Christmas song. There's multiple versions.
Okay.
There's definitely multiple versions.
Yeah. And anytime I think of Little Drummer Boy, I always think I'm supposed to go Christmas caroling. Did you ever carol growing up? Did you ever do caroling?
Never did that.
Bro, man, I love caroling. Actually, man, that's something that I low-key be mad that I haven't done in Pittsburgh. When I was growing up, man, we caroled all the time growing up. I don't think I caroled at JMU. When I was in Buffalo, though, we would carol, me and a couple of the dudes, yeah, man, it's fun. I like it, man. You just pull up on random people's houses. Come, they told me, pum-pum-pum. And people were like, oh, he's so nice. It's a nice little group y'all got out there.
Can you pull that off now? I don't know. Did things change that much in like 10 years?
Man, just knock on the door, be like, don't shoot. We're singing.
Yeah.
That's what this also. You send up the, you knock, we sing, we're singing.
We all tested negative for COVID.
We got masks on. Actually, we're socially, this is 6 feet apart. Don't worry about us. We're good. We're going to sing to you from the street, across the street, actually. We're going to stand on the sidewalk over here so you can feel comfortable.
Virtual.
Yeah. Virtual Christmas caroling.
Send some iPads like in South Park. They had Randy on an iPad. No, they had one of the kids on an iPad walking around for Halloween. You could do that, I guess.
Yeah, man. That's where we're at right now. So we will virtually Christmas carol. All right. We'll do like a group project. But let me get back to Trina's list. So at number 4, she had Little Drummer Boy. At number 3, she had Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I don't know by who. Probably by Mike Jackson, them Jax 5 boys, though. Number 2, Christmas All Over the World by New Edition. And number 1, Silent Night by The Temptations.
Damn.
Okay.
Now, Damon Brown says, Deke, this is one of the super chats, says, I'm so proud of you. I'm not going to front. I didn't think you knew about Donny Hathaway. I really like that song.
You did either, bro.
I really like that song. It probably should be in my top 5, especially being you were slipping on the Temptations. LOL. Yeah. Calculated Snipe. This is his list. This was in super chat form. Cheech and Chong. Well, did you say this one already?
No, I did not. I didn't read these off.
He's got Cheech and Chong though too in there. Cheech and Chong, Santa Claus, and his old lady.
I haven't heard that one at all, man. I'm gonna have to listen to it.
Number 4, Santa Claus is coming to town.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Number 3, It's the Most Wonderful Time.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Feliz Navidad. Yeah, this is the only other person that said Feliz Navidad. Number 1, Blue Christmas by Elvis.
See, I ain't gonna lie. I would have included Feliz Navidad on my list, but when I did my Ancestry DNA, it didn't have any Latino in me. So I was like, you know what? Since y'all ain't gonna give me no Latino blood, I don't care about no Feliz Navidad then. So yeah, I was looking for Irish songs and Scottish songs and songs from Nigeria and Congo. Just to relate to my peoples.
Got another super chat though. Juicebox32 says, Let It Snow at 5.
Okay,
4, The Grinch. 3, Sleigh Ride Together with You.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, All I Want for Christmas, the Mariah Carey. And number 1, Trans-Siberian Sarajevo.
Yeah.
/ Christmas Eve.
Nah, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, man. They get it in. Yeah, they definitely get it in. I like that. Yeah. And you've heard their music before too.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, my mom,
we hear that.
she would play the Christmas radio just throughout my house, whether it was Christmas Eve, days leading up to Christmas. So I guarantee I've heard so many. Because every time I was going through this Spotify list, I'd click on one. I didn't really recognize the name. Yeah, I knew it. I think we all do. We all do.
Nah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. All right. But no, man, that was dope, though. And I think Black Lavender, he just dropped his in as well.
Ghetto Christmas Carol by XXX Temptation.
Hey, R.I.P.
Christmas Rapping, Curtis Blow.
Ooh, okay. Little
Deck
Curtis
the Club,
Blow.
Yang Yang Twins.
Bro, did you say Deck the Club, Yang Yang Twins? To the window.
Return of East Atlanta Santa album.
Gucci. Bro, Gucci do got a Christmas album. Yo, it is kind of dope that when I hear some of these rap Christmas albums, I do be liking them a little bit.
I need to listen. I don't know anyone.
It's Gucci, man. Yeah. Okay.
And I think we missed one at the beginning. It didn't have to do with the Christmas stuff, but he was talking about Todd McShay.
Yeah, I was about to pull him up right now. Yeah, first one was from Mr. B Malarkey. He just showed a little love to the channel. We appreciate you as well. Then it was Hannibal 090. He says, Todd McShay's first mock draft has the Steelers picking Kenny Pickett at 12th. Didn't say anything about trading up. How, Sway? Todd on that Marley pack. Ooh. What we got going on?
Yeah, there's multiple things to that. They got us drafted 12. Please. I'm thinking 32nd. But I do think Kenny Pickett's, he might go number 1, actually, the more I think of it. Because the teams that are really bad, like the Texans, like why wouldn't they take a quarterback?
No.
I could just see one of those bad teams. There's multiple ones. Texans, I'd have to go through the list. And then Seahawks aren't doing too good this year if they trade Russell Wilson.
Which they said they're talking about doing, but obviously it would be to the 14s. I think it was New Orleans?
Hold on, let me go through the NFL standings because there are probably 3 teams that are going to be drafting in the top 10 that need a quarterback. And I just feel like Kenny Pickett's going to go at some point in the top 10, if not top 3, if not number 1, because someone might trade up for him then. Broncos, I could see, they're 7-6 though. They're not going to be drafting that high. Giants at 4-9. Yeah, that was one of the teams for sure.
Okay.
Giants at 4-9. Man, dude, every time I go on Google to do these standings, like it cuts it off. All right, let me go to NFL.com. They're going to give me a better list here. Okay. So Jets, I don't see them taking a quarterback.
Yeah, they just took Zach Wilson. Yep.
I mentioned the Texans.
Mm-hmm. You think they move Watson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
They're probably
now I don't want to be this guy.
Okay.
I don't want to be this guy.
Here's another one. Yeah,
I don't want to be this guy, but the Texans, they have a quarterback already. I'm just throwing it out there. And yes, I'm taking my guy over him. I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay, but the Texans might not even be in the position to take him because the other team for sure, Detroit Lions.
Oh.
They're probably going to be drafted one. It's going to be them, then the Texans, or Jaguars in the top 3.
You think they're going to move on from Goff?
Yeah. Yeah. Carolina Panthers at 5-8. Mm-hmm. Seahawks 5-8, like I mentioned, if they trade Russell Wilson. Bears at 4-9. Yeah. No, they're not going to take a quarterback. They'll go with Justin Fields.
Right.
But there's, I'd say 3 teams legitimately looking for a quarterback that are going to be drafted in the top 10. Lions, Texans.
Hey, why you keep saying Texans, bro?
Giants.
Why you keep saying the Texans, bro? They got their quarterback.
And then Panthers, if you want to say 5-8, if they don't finish the season.
Yeah, throw the Panthers in there. But the Panthers, they still on the hook for Darnold, though. Because they already picked up the contract. Yeah, they still on the hook for him next season.
That's bad, though.
That's bad. But that's what we all said when
they
picked it up.
From him.
Bro, you
take the loss.
Bro, you're talking about like 15, 16. Yeah, that's a lot. Can't do that.
Yeah, I don't think Kenny falls outside the top 10. He's the only quarterback in this draft. Or not the only quarterback, but he's the number 1 quarterback. And usually those guys go early.
Yeah, usually
no matter
they
what.
do.
Like Blake Bortles went 3.
But I still think it was different, though. I still think people were higher on Bortles than they are on Pickett, though.
Oof.
I do, bro.
I could see as a prospect.
That's what I'm saying, though. And that's part of the reason why he went as early as he did. I don't think people viewed him as like a finished. Like, I think with Kenny, they view him as close to a finished product, whereas a guy like Bortles, it was more of the, we think he can grow and be this. Kind of like with, what was the kid from UNC? Trubisky. Like, same concept, like not a finished product, but they thought that he could grow into something else. Whereas with Kenny, I feel like they look at him or visualize him as closer to a finished product already as where he currently is at.
Which isn't bad. It looks like he's playing pretty damn good.
But that was part of the knock with Mac Jones as well. You think about when Mac came out, they didn't think his ceiling was as high as a Trevor Lawrence or as a Zach Wilson. But we thought that he was probably going to have the highest floor in terms of just being able to come in and be pro ready. And that is showing.
I was listening to some stuff earlier. Talks about like redoing the draft.
Mm-hmm.
How would you redo it right now if you're sitting here?
What draft? Like, what do you
Let's
mean?
just say the quarterbacks. How would you re-rank the quarterbacks?
For which year, though? That's what I'm saying.
Last year.
Last year's quarterback.
Like, would you have Mac 2? Would you have him 1 even?
I'll probably put him at who I went last year. It was what? Mac,
Lawrence,
Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence,
Trey Lance, and then Justin Fields.
Yeah, I would go Mac 1. I'd probably go Fields 2, Lawrence 3.
Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, Wash, doesn't matter.
Because for me, like I don't want to put Lance ahead of Wilson when Lance wasn't in the same opportunities as Wilson. Like Wilson got thrown on that thing early. And I mean, we know what that situation was going to be anyway. So that's that. And something could be said to Trevor Lawrence. The difference is Trevor Lawrence turns the ball over way too much, bro. He's turning it over a lot.
Now, if you were the Jaguars, would you go Mac over Lawrence? Or are we putting too much of the team with Mac in a way?
Yeah, you putting too much of the team, yeah. Because I do feel like if Trevor is with a Bill Belichick in New England, he's frying. But he's in Jacksonville with Urban Meyer, who's still trying to figure it out as a first-time NFL head coach. And you're in an organization where it hasn't been known to have success or have a ton of talent and things like that. So I don't necessarily think that Mac Jones is so much better than Lawrence. I just think situationally, he's in a way more. I mean, dude, they beat the Bills and he threw the ball 4 times. Yeah. Trevor Lawrence ain't got nothing going on close to that, offensively or defensively, where he could just do that. They benched James Robinson for a time in that game. Like they don't know what they doing all the way down there. They still trying to figure out if they gonna roll with Urban Meyer if he's a one and done. Like, yeah, and that's the thing. Like with Mac Jones, that is like perfect situation for him. Perfect.
Yeah. That's what's tough. Do you put him one over Lawrence based off this season? Because I do think we're going to be sitting here though, maybe in 2 or 3, 4 years, and Mac, because of his situation, has blossomed into a really almost like Tom Brady. Like he was in that great situation, but then it gets to a point where it's just like, all right, the dude's just good now. It doesn't matter about the situation.
No, and I think he is good, but similar to how when we would talk about Tom Brady during those times versus a Peyton Manning, we would say both of these quarterbacks are elite and good, but there was never a debate in terms of who was the more talented guy. It was Manning, but we said the guy who could just win, and part of that was because of the perfect situation was Brady. So when I look at Lawrence and Mac, I can see a scenario where Mac is the guy who's winning, right? Right, but it's just like Trevor is a beast, but he plays for Jacksonville, and I think like that's always going to hinder him. Whereas in New England with Belichick at the AFC East, like he's going to have some opportunities. It's going to be, I just think, a better situation for him.
Yeah. But yeah, what we were talking about Pickett there a little bit.
Yeah,
I just don't think he's going to go past the top 10.
Yeah, I hope we're not picking in the top 10.
Yeah, same. Yeah, 32nd.
We got 4 games to make that happen. Then, all right.
Well, we got any more super chats?
I am trying to remember. Okay.
If we don't have any,
no, because we did Black Lavender.
Transition?
Yeah, we did Black Lavender. I think we got 3 that just came in. Let's Go You Dub. I can't remember if we read him or not, but he says,
no, I don't think.
Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson. Okay. Shout out to Kelly then. And then we got Last Christmas by Wham. Believe by Josh Groban. Little Drummer Boy. And then All I Want for Christmas, but by Michael. How do you say his last name?
Bublé.
Yeah, Bublé. Excuse me. I was about to butcher that. Yeah. Then after that, we had Litz. I like that list. That was a solid list. I was surprised by the Kelly Clarkson, though. Shout out to Kelly. All right. We got Litzberg 7. He says, for Christmas, I want a Deke signed terrible towel. I have seen those floating around. Deke has signed some terrible towels.
I signed a couple out in LA.
I've seen it. Yes, I have, man. All right, and then Black Lavender says Gucci listening party on Deke's stream. Let's go.
Would they let me do that? I think they would copyright that.
On Twitch, I don't know how to Twitch. Does Twitch, are they big
on
the copyrights?
I know YouTube don't play. Dude,
man.
I'm still new to Twitch, man. There's so much stuff I don't know about Twitch. They have like bits and like currency. Like there's so much stuff on there.
Yeah,
I have no clue.
With YouTube,
I just press go live for the most part and just make things happen.
I'm scared.
Make plays in Madden.
I'm scared to even hum it too good. They be, nope, copyright. We're like, all right, man, stop it. It was just the 10-second intro. So yeah. All right, but no, you know what? I think it is a good transition. But first, before we fully transition, can we pay a bill real quick?
Definitely.
Okay,
we have to.
Let's pay a bill real quick because as y'all see in the bottom corner of the screen, DraftKings Casino, right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, today's episode is brought to you by DraftKings Casino and some of the awesome things they're doing over there with that app. I mean, you can do your slot games, your table games, plenty of options right there on their app. It's a cool concept. It's pretty simple. Also, man, I'm talking, you put a little blackjack, do whatever you want. That's the dope part about it.
Why waste your gas and go to an actual casino when you just do it on your phone?
Exactly. It makes it that much simpler, my friends. And as we always talk about, when we're going to talk about anything, we have to have a promo code, some type of hookup for you, okay? And with DraftKings Casino, it's the holiday season, so you know they're extra giving. If you use the promo code Moats when you first sign up, you will receive $2,000 in deposit bonus money. Essentially, you put in $2,000, they'll put in an extra $2,000. You put in $1,000, they'll put in an extra $1,000. Whatever you do up to $2,000 on your initial deposit, and you put that promo code Moats, and DraftKings Casino will match it. It is a awesome concept. So stop wasting time. Download the app. Use the promo code and get an opportunity to make a little money. But what we do know is this, though, Deke. Sometimes people struggle with, gambling.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might need crisis counseling. Sometimes you might even need referral services, Deke. And you know what I would tell them?
What's that?
If you have a problem, you better call 1-800-GAMBLER. I say 1-800-GAMBLER. I say 1-800-426-2530. $3-7. Shout out to DraftKings Casino.
Yeah. And shout out to you for bringing the heat. That might be honorable mention for a Christmas song.
Honorable mention?
Yeah.
We get hot.
Yeah. It's not really Christmas related, but you're singing it around Christmas time, so sometimes it counts.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to do what I can, man, for the culture. All right. So, with that being said, now let's get to this final topic, which is, let's see if I pulled this off the right way, which I know I did. You know why? Because I'm smooth like that. We got to talk about the Steelers' playoff chances, baby. So, we know this weekend, it was a little interesting for us in the AFC North. Obviously, we suffered a defeat on Thursday. We saw the Bengals suffer a defeat on Sunday. We saw the Ravens suffer a defeat on Sunday, but at the hands of the Cleveland Browns. So Cleveland was the only team in the AFC North to win a game over the weekend. So as it currently sits, we have Baltimore sitting at 8-5 now. They're still atop the AFC North. Obviously, we have the Cincinnati Bengals at 7-6. Then you have the Cleveland Browns at 7-6, and us bringing up the rear 6-1.
Yeah.
So where do we go from here, baby? 4 games remaining.
Just went out.
4 games remaining, 2 division opponents, 2 road games, 2 home games. 2 road games, 2 home games.
It's pretty simple to me. You just went out. You take care of business. Now, I don't know if that... Here's the problem, because a bunch of these teams will play each other.
Mm-hmm.
I know the Raiders are playing someone, and it's kind of messy. I just feel like if we went out, you're going to give yourself a really good chance to get in.
Yeah.
I don't know what the percentages are, because right now we're sitting at 10%, but I think the percentages is based off they think we're going to lose a couple of these games. Because if we went out, I feel like our chances skyrocket probably 90-95%.
Well, because right now, winning out gives us 10 wins. 10 wins gets you in. If you win 3 of the last 4, that'll put you at 9-6-1.
You think it's 100% if we?
I think if we get to 10 wins, yes, 10 wins gets us in. I do feel that way strongly. 9, I think it's 50-50. I think it's a coin flip. Anything less than 9, we don't stand a chance.
Yeah, anything less than 9.
Yeah, you got it.
We screwed ourselves with that tie.
3. Yeah, bare minimum 3. Bare minimum 3 right now is where we're at, though.
Because if we didn't have that tie, dude, 3-1 gets us to 10 then.
Yeah.
3-1 gets us to 10. We could afford a loss.
Because that's my part. I'm like, realistically, it's easy to sit here and say just win out. But at the same time, when I'm being real about it, and I'm asking myself, of these 4, how do I potentially see these things playing out? Do I see them splitting? I mean, we know it's tough. It's tough late in the stretch, man, especially having to go on the road. And we don't have... probably our easiest opponent might be Baltimore right now, just based on how flawed they are and the question marks surrounding Lamar's health. I know that he dodged the high ankle sprain, so it's more week to week, day to day. But we don't know what that's going to like, and obviously they don't know either. But Cleveland, they're still going to be a formidable opponent. As it's been these past couple of times we played them, even though we feel like we're the better team, it still isn't a gimme game anymore. Tennessee, we're going to find out about them very shortly. Obviously, we'll do our big preview and breakdown of them tomorrow, but that'll be interesting to see them.
I think I'm a little more worried about the Colts related to our playoff chances. Yeah.
But I'm just saying in the sense of the head-to-head matchup. That's what I'm referring to. Not playoff spots, but just the head-to-head matchup. That's going to be a little interesting, in terms of when we break that down. We said we'll break that down a lot tomorrow. And Kansas City on the road after Christmas, that to me is probably the biggest challenge that we'll face of these remaining 4. Baltimore isn't scary. Cleveland isn't scary. Difficult games to win, but not scary in the sense. Whereas Kansas City, that can look a little overwhelming.
Yeah, we already beat them. And Baltimore, they might miss the playoffs. I don't want to jinx that or anything, but they have a really tough schedule. I actually have all these schedules popping up. You want me to read them off?
Yeah, because Baltimore not only did have a tough schedule, but without Lamar potentially, that changes everything for that group, and they have to win. They can't sit here and lose all 4. They're going to need to win at least 2 of these final 4 as well.
Yeah, especially with us playing against them. So here's their schedule. Here's their schedule coming up. They just lost to Cleveland. They have Packers. AFC North, they play the Bengals. Then the Rams, and then the Steelers. Those are really tough games.
Tough. Packers is tough. And their home Packers, road For LA?
LA is at home.
Oh, they lucked up with that one. Okay.
And then they're at home with us.
So they go to Green Bay.
So if they have 3 at home. No. Green Bay's at home.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
See, that still very tough for them. Still very tough, but
depends if Lamar's playing or not.
Though, it changes a lot.
Definitely does. That's a tough schedule. That's a tough schedule. Now, and this is what it's so weird to try to predict all this because all these teams are playing against each other. Because the Bengals play the Ravens, but here's the Bengals' remaining schedule right now.
And they're coming off of 2 in a row.
Denver.
They've lost.
So Denver's also in the mix. They play Denver, Baltimore, Kansas City, Cleveland. So another hard schedule down the stretch for
And Cleveland
Cincinnati.
plays them tough. Cleveland got at them the first time.
Colts. Now, I think the Bills actually probably have the easiest schedule.
They do, but they also have the most to lose as well right now because they're 2 games behind in the because they're at 7.
They're at 7 right now.
Yeah, so
Colts are at 6.
Yeah, they're 2 games behind in the AFC East. Yeah, they're gonna have to win out, but they have a very, very favorable down the stretch. Yeah.
They just had to beat the Patriots.
Yeah,
I mean you want to talk about us with the Chiefs game.
Mm-hmm.
For them, that Patriots game is big. Because if they lose that, then all of a sudden they have 7 losses.
Yeah.
You can't afford another slip up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with the Colts, they have a tough schedule. They got New England this week.
Yeah. Like everybody's playing everybody.
Arizona, then Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be rooting for the Raiders a little bit down the stretch here because they almost bumped themselves out. They're at 6 and 7.
But they're still in the mix.
But they play some of these teams. So we're going to be rooting for Raiders probably against the Colts.
But what I'm concerned is if the Raiders keep winning, though, could they potentially hop into one of those spots?
Yeah, they got the tiebreaker over us, too.
And they're not going to win that division. I feel like Kansas City's going to get that.
No. So they need to win, like, one of them, but then lose another one.
Yeah, I was like, man.
That's why it gets interesting. And then they have Jacksonville to end it. So their next 3 are tough. New England, Arizona, and then Vegas. Did I do Denver?
And did you do Cleveland?
I did not do Denver.
I don't think you did Cleveland either.
Denver, they play the Raiders. Look at this schedule. Cincy, Vegas, Chargers, Kansas City for the Broncos.
I don't see them winning. Cincinnati's probably their best shot, and I don't see them getting that because Cincinnati just dropped 2 in a row, and Cincinnati knows they got to win.
Then week 16, like I said, it'll be interesting. Who are we rooting for? Raiders versus Broncos? I don't know. We'll find out then.
Yeah, depending on what we've done these next. I mean, dude, we're really in a state where, these next 2 weeks could tell us everything.
Let's just win out. We don't have to worry about this. Kansas City.
Yeah, man.
This is for the Chargers. They play Kansas City week 15, Houston week 16, Denver the 17, and Vegas on week 18. So those are their next 4. Chiefs, Texans, Broncos, Raiders. That's actually a little bit easier.
Well, in the words of Bill Cowher, you guys have made it simple, right?
It's still a couple teams that are in it that they're facing off against, with being Denver and the Raiders. Kansas City, I think they're already locked in, but they could beat the Chargers. That would be a huge help to us. I think the last one is the Browns, right?
Yes.
Their schedule stuff as well. Raiders? Dude, everyone's facing the Raiders.
Raiders legit,
Everyone's facing the Raiders.
The Raiders are a good
Raiders
enough
are the
team
X factor.
That, they can make some noise, man.
Green Bay, and then us, and Cincy. So, bro, let's just win out because I'm telling you, it's going to be messy here. It's going to be really messy. So if we just win out.
Now, do you think we can do it, though?
I do.
Okay.
I do. You're right. Chiefs are going to be the biggest challenge. What defense shows up is the question. Can we get the defense versus the Ravens game? Because I feel like the offense is starting to do something here.
Now, why do you feel like that, though? Off of just the fourth quarter? Because that was the only quarter where the offense really got going like that.
I saw it in the Ravens game. I saw it in the Chargers game. Now, what do we have to do different in the first half? Now, Chargers, the first half, the offense was moving the ball good.
Yeah.
We just didn't fully get the points because we won 4 on the fourth down the one time. I do think the offense is heading in the right direction, though.
Okay.
Cincinnati game, I think a lot of that was on defense, too, just like the Vikings. Now, the offense wasn't perfect. I think that was more we had the miscommunication with Claypool.
Yeah. So then
we were already down.
So
like,
what we'll do is this then. What I ask you is this then. In terms of why you believe the team can do it, if you had to list 3 reasons that make you feel optimistic about this team, why?
Okay.
What would they be?
3 reasons.
Because we know it's easy to just, we got Ben.
For sure.
Right. Well, so what were your 3 things?
I think that's one of my reasons for sure.
Okay.
Got Ben. Proven to do stuff like this in the past.
Okay.
Win games down the stretch, be clutch, whatever it is. A guy you can count on.
So that was 1.
Do I throw Tomlin in too?
Okay.
getting the troops ready.
Okay, so that'd be your number 2?
Because if I said defense,
I'm just trying to hear from you. I want to hear from the horse's mouth.
If I say defense, we obviously saw the Vikings game. There are question marks on defense for sure. There definitely are, but I think that's why I say Tomlin at 2 is just you got to turn it around.
Okay,
I think Tomlin. Let's trust him to turn it around. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt here. 3.
Why are you thinking so?
Ben and Tomlin, dude. I mean, there's something to be said for that, though.
So we don't have 3 reasons to be optimistic?
They're the leaders of the team. I can name individual players.
Go for it. That works, too. You already did. You named Ben, so you can keep going with that.
I do like how the offense has been playing. I do think the offense is heading in the right direction. So can I say offense as a whole?
Okay. So for me, man,
defense, the running defense is a problem. Like it's
we ain't got to issues just yet. We'll get to that. But for me, when I think of reasons to be optimistic about the Steelers, I would agree. I would say Ben, just depending on which version shows up, right? I would say Ben. I also like Najee. I think Najee has been a consistent performer for this offense, and it ultimately has been the reason that it stays on track through some of the inconsistencies surrounding him. And the last thing that I think I would be optimistic about is TJ Watt when he's healthy. When TJ's healthy, he balls out. He's an impact player. He's won his games this season. When he's not healthy, but when he's healthy, yes.
Actually, thanks for bringing that up because that is easily my third one. Is health going forward. We see how Akella Witherspoon played.
Yeah.
We get Joe Hayden back, hopefully. TJ Watt, Highsmith back. I think that could be a game changer for us on defense. Now, I know they look bad even with TJ and Highsmith out there in the Vikings game. Hoping it's a wake-up call, man. I really am. Now, we thought it was going to be the Bengals game, but then we played awesome in the Ravens game. So, what is it? We just got to win the next 4. So, it's like put up or shut up time. So, those are my 3. Ben, Tomlin, and then health going forward.
3 reasons to give you concern then.
Offensive line.
Okay.
Defensive line. All right, you guys. Do you just want to?
What's it all out there? Do you like Lord have mercy? You want to lump them together or make them 2?
Let's just say front 7. Let's just say our rush defense. How about that?
Okay, so O-line 1, front 7 is the second thing, or are you just putting them together?
We'll just say rush defense.
Okay,
rush defense. Because if TJ and Highsmith are out there, I think we'll get enough pressure whenever someone draws back to pass. But it's going to be like, man, if we can't stop the run, we're just screwed all around there.
True.
Third concern. Third concern. I mean, those are the main 2 for me. Because I feel like with Hayden coming back, Witherspoon keep playing like he is, combine Minka, Edmonds, like our secondary, we fine. Offense, I don't really have much concern outside the offensive line, I don't think.
So you only got 2 concerns for the team then?
I guess you could say Canada.
Okay.
Always good to throw the coordinators in there. Yeah, I'll say Canada and Butler.
Okay.
Scheming something up bad that pisses us off and we don't make adjustments quick enough. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, those are my main 2. It's the offensive line, defensive line, / front 7.
Okay. For me, man, I would say run defense is definitely a big reason for concern. If we can't stop the run, we're going to be in a world of hurt, as we've already seen. Second one, O-line. If we can't protect, we're going to be in a world of hurt. If we can't get movement up front, we'll be in a world of hurt. We've seen that. We have seen that at numerous times throughout this season. And the third thing for me is Ben. Which version shows up? Are we going to get the vintage version of Ben where he's lighting it up in these fourth quarters? Or is it, the Ben that shows up in some of these games early where everything looks bad?
I don't think that's on him, though.
Well, that's fine. Yeah. That's why it's, your side and my side. Yeah. So, yeah, we're good. Because I do feel like some of it is on him. Definitely is. And even in this past game, it was like, all right, I like it. But it's inconsistency. It's not like he's like that the whole time. And that's why I got him as a good and a bad. Because sometimes he looks great. Sometimes he looks the opposite of great. I just don't know which version I'm getting. But hopefully I get more of the great version than the not great version. That's why he gets to be up on the list twice, though. Yeah.
What's your verdict, then? Are we making the prediction now?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Record down the final 4. You got to have them 4-0, right?
I have to. I have to.
Oh.
Dude, legit, like, we talk about the Chiefs. You want to say that's like a 50-50 game? Like, we legitimately should be 3-1. So
I agree, but we're not. That's my problem. Yeah.
We go into Kansas City, we win that game. Yeah, it's 4-0. It comes down to one game, in my opinion. We should win Tennessee, Browns, and Ravens. We should win those. And then Chiefs, you want to say 50-50, whatever? All right, let's take our chances with that one. Let's get that win and get to 4-0. I don't think 4-0 is that much of a stretch. Like we should. I
don't think it is
either.
Like
I said, we should win those other 3 games.
I just feel like your belief is in this team from like a couple of years ago, where you talk about some of those runs that you mentioned. Right, this team isn't built like that. This O-line isn't built like that. That's the part for me where I'm just like, as much as I want it, and I feel like we've done it in the past, I'm just like, this group, I haven't seen a group like this group before. Like, when we watch this team sometimes, like, think about some of the feelings and emotions that we go through watching them now. Like, in the past,
almost look like a high school team or something.
In
like
the
past,
first
half
it's
of the Minnesota
more like,
game.
Like, in the past, I feel like we had, like, the emotional highs and lows, but now it's times we watching the game, and it's almost like embarrassment. It's almost like, what team is this? And that's the part where I'm just like, I don't know if I believe it right now. I don't like us coming to this, but man.
What's the record? Now, as much as I will say, the defense has been bad, especially the rush defense. Yeah. That health, that optimistic thing that I have at number 3, I think that could be a big deal for us.
I have them 2-2. I don't want to say best case scenario, but I have them at 2-2, bro.
500, 8-1.
8-81. I can't go 1-3 just because I believe in my guy. He can't have a losing season, but bro, I think we get Baltimore. And I low key.
That's the last game of the season.
I feel like we get Baltimore, and it's either Tennessee or Cleveland. I don't know which of those just yet, because like I said, I haven't started breaking down. Who do we play this week? Is it Tennessee? I'm gonna break them down tomorrow. Yeah. But I just think like one of those two, we're gonna show up big time for one, and I feel like the other one is gonna be a little of a letdown. I don't know which one just yet, but that's in Kansas City after Christmas. I don't like the after Christmas vibe. I just don't know where we're going to be at right now. Because as you see, man, our team is not as mentally strong as in the past. They show up and sometimes they come out a little flat. Sometimes they wait. You know what I mean? You just never know with this particular group right here. So that's my only. I'm just like, after Christmas, emotions are high, or could they be low? And you're on the road.
Everyone's too excited about their presence.
You know, oh man, I didn't get to be home on Christmas. Because you travel on the 25th. Yeah, so that's the only thing. I feel like 2-2 though, but hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully you're right. Hopefully. I would love for you to be right. Actually, I need you to be right, Deke. I need you to be right.
I think that gets it done though. We go 4-0, and we just look through the schedules of all these other teams. It's like, bro, it's gonna be a mess. Yeah. It's gonna be a mess. So you're right. We get to that'll be 10. That'll be 10-6-1. I think it gets in.
All right.
That might even win the division.
No,
that honestly might win the division.
It legit could, man.
It seriously could.
It legit could.
Bengals being 7-6, Browns 7-6, Ravens at 8-5. But like I said, with the Ravens, I mean, if they even get to 9 wins, that'd be
especially with their current state right now. Yeah, but with that being said, though, man, it is 12:03. So what we're gonna do, we'll read off these final 2 super chats, and after that, we will stop this stream and then start up the new stream for the Upper Room members, because we'll obviously be on the phone with Zach Banner at 12:20. All right. So for all Upper Room members, remember at 12:20, the new stream will be up. That will be for Upper Room only, with Zach Banner on the call with us. All right. So what I'll probably do is share the link in the community page as well, just in case it doesn't pop up as a notification. You can just look right in the community page right at 12:20-ish, click on the link, and you'll be good to go. All right. So with that being said, we have
DeLorean Waters.
Yep.
Moats, you need to make this a ringtone and put it on iTunes. I'll buy it.
So my gambler, 1-800-GAMBLER.
Damon Brown says field position. Our punt game needs to be better. Actually, that could be something you could bring up for concerns.
Very
Maybe
inconsistent,
instead of
man.
Me bringing up coordinators, could it be our special teams?
Very
these past couple games,
bro.
But no, I'll stick with the coordinators. That's always a staple. Blame the coordinators.
Yeah.
Our punt game needs to be better. We don't help our defense with the short field we give our opponents. Harvin hasn't been up to par thus far.
Yeah, and we did get another shrimp put on the Bobby on Thursday night, right at the 2, huh?
Yeah, he had a good kick.
That my dog.
He had a good kick.
That my dog.
But I think that's it.
I like it, man. I like it. So, Upper Room members, we will be seeing y'all in about 16 minutes, players. And play. Yes, we ain't forgetting y'all ladies
we'll talk
as
the
well.
Tomlin press conference. A little bit.
Yeah. Well, obviously, we'll break down some of the Tomlin press conference that is currently going on. Anything that he has going on, talking spicy, we definitely gonna give our reactions to that. And like I said, after that, man, we'll have Zach Banner join us as well. So, hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. Yeah, I forgot what was this weekend. Was that crazy?
Just Thursday. Last weekend?
Yeah, that was it. Just Thursday
game.
Yeah, so hopefully your weekend has fully recovered and, we've gotten over that loss. And now we are onward and upward until whoever we play next week. We'll find that out on tomorrow's show. But anywho, until next time.
Peace.